guys, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Stella, and today I'm joined by
Glory
and Mercy.
So we are going to be reacting to Be Poor. Motherhood isn't the hardest job. Like, do you think motherhood is the hardest job?
the hardest job.
It's not.
Why do you? Okay, so we are going to be finding out why he said motherhood isn't the hardest job. But to me, I feel like motherhood is the hardest job.
I feel it's the hardest job.
I feel and I say that it's not the hardest job.
We're going to find out.
Alright, so let's get right into this video. But if you're new here, please consider liking this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video if you end up enjoying it, and let's get right into today's reaction.
How are you? Fantastic. The other day I got in an argument with my girlfriend, right? She likes watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I love to watch her watch the Oprah Show. And then I wait for Oprah to say something that I don't agree with, and then I take it out on my girlfriend because I'm an asshole. So Oprah brings out this guest. She gives her this huge intro. She's been on this, she's been on that, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's the mother. So immediately I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, really? Being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet? How many mothers died on ice road truckers last season? Any moms get washed overboard on Deadliest Catch? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what would you rather have as a job? You want to scoop scallops off the bottom of the ocean, catching that lobster trap to the back of your head?
Those are just
Or do you want to hang in the sunshine with a couple of rugrats?
Jobs.
You'd send them to bed anytime you want and some trumped up charges because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the most difficult job. I mean, I thought roofing in the middle of July as a redhead, you know? I thought that was a difficult job. I really did. I thought it was difficult. But evidently, these mothers, they're bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players, going to war, pinned down by a sniper. What a joke! You ever burp a baby and forget to put that towel up there? There's another shirt you gotta wash. Oh, lift with your knees and put it in that machine that does it for you. Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. It isn't. I'm sure it's... Yeah, to hell with these mothers. Watching cartoons, taking naps.
Depends on what
Look, I'm messing around, but you know, come on. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam let the oil fields on fire and those poor bastards had to go put them out? 4,000 degrees, walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking into flames. You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself. I got a dog recently. I did. I went down to the pound. I got one of those free dogs. Yeah, that's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. I hate when people say that. It's like totally obnoxious. It's complete exaggeration. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Did you pull her out of a burning building? Did you jump in a river with your clothes still on with no concern for your own safety? Or did you just go down to the pound and get a free dog? Isn't that what you did? Stop acting like you had to take out a couple of guards, crawl in on your elbows using hand signals. Dude, you ever go down to the pound? They're just giving them away. They don't even do a background check. You want them? Hey, get out of here. Who's next? You want a poodle? Come on, you got a perm. It'll be hilarious. Actually, my girlfriend got the dog when I was on the road. I was on the road, she got the dog. Classic girlfriend move, right? That's just a 10 to 15 year commitment. Why would you include me in that decision? What would I need to know? So we're Skyping. I thought she got one of those little shit dogs, you know? Like a Yorkshire Terrier or something you could punt across the room if it got out of line, right? Something you could take your day out on. You know what I'm saying? And... So we're Skyping. I go, let me see it. So she pans around, and I think I'm going to see, you know, some little Chihuahua, whatever the hell those dogs are. I'm immediately staring at like this hellhound, this just massive dog, and it looks. I start freaking out. I'm like, is that a pit bull? Please tell me you didn't get a pit bull. She's like, it's not a pit bull. It's a mix. Mixed with what? Another pit bull? Look at that thing. It's like it's been doing pull-ups its entire life. Its front paws were still taped up and shadow boxing. It's got a teardrop tattoo. It's a pit bull. What more do you need to see? Oh, it gets worse. Her and a friend actually didn't get it down at the pound. They found it by the Los Angeles River. Yeah, this thing was the real deal. She's sitting there going, it was out there for 10 days. Don't you think that's sad? No, it's scary. Because judging by its physique, it got plenty of protein over the last week and a half. It wasn't eating nuts and berries, all right? It was choking out joggers. It was twisting heads off of rabbits. You brought a murderer into the house. You just rescue an alligator while you're at it. Stick it under the bed, add to the excitement. You know what's great, though? I fell in love with the dog. Absolutely love this dog, and I'm totally sold on the breed. And I know a lot of people don't like pit bulls because they ate a couple of kids. I understand that. I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself at some point in your life to walk down the street with a pit bull. You gotta do it. It's tremendous. People just get out of the way. 3-4 blocks away, they see me coming, they immediately start crossing the street. I love it. I feel like a king. I don't know why black people complain about that. I love having the whole side of the street to myself. It's awesome. Yeah. Black people have no idea how difficult it is as a white man to have to walk down the street every half a block, have frivolous conversations about the weather. Oh, man, I think it is gonna rain. Why? Why do we have to have this conversation? No, it's tremendous. I like the respect. Look at me. My whole life, I've looked like Ron Howard. You realize that? My whole life, I've been mugged repeatedly. I've never had any street cred whatsoever. The second they see this 4-legged P90X body coming down the street, that's it. It's the best dog on the planet. You gotta get a pit bull, I'm telling you, man. It's like a gun you can pet. Get 2 of them, come down to you, just strapped. All of a sudden, there's no line at the ATM. It's just the whole world opens up for you. All right, let's wrap this up here. I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this commercial down in the States, you know. You got that commercial up here for Duracell batteries? They're selling batteries, and the commercial is some woman can't find her kid in the park. That's how they're selling batteries. The hell kind of way is that to sell batteries? Do you remember the old commercials? They just show some guy in a rainstorm, has a flat, pulls out a flashlight. Oh, thank God he had Duracell. You can see how wet I'm getting. That was it. Now they're showing this woman, she can't find her kid in the park. She's sitting there going, Kevin? Kevin? Has anybody seen Kevin? Sitting there freaking out, then she pulls out this little device. Beep, 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 beep. And there comes Kevin running out of the woods. And they're like, Duracell batteries. It's like, dude, the hell with the batteries. What was that thing she just took out of her pocket? How did Kevin know to come out of the woods? He didn't have an antenna. His sneakers weren't glowing. What the hell is in Kevin that's connected to that device? Don't just show me that like that's normal. Oh, yeah, robot kids. Yeah, must go see mommy. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, for real? How did they do that? Yeah. How did she do that?
The connection.
What kind of connection? Is there battery in Kevin's heart?
So now, what do you think? At the beginning of the video, you said
Motherhood is the hardest job. I know, right?
and
And you can see glaring that all the examples she was putting out there are examples that need physical strength, physical ability. And motherhood, we all know, is number one. First, you have to put your life on the line for that, because going into the labor room is 50-50. Go to any hospital and ask, you're either coming out alive or you're coming out dead. It's 50-50. So for you to put your life on that is already a thing, like a huge thing. And secondly, to deal with another person's emotional, intellectual, psychological, bargain for a very larger portion of that person's life, because at a stage, motherhood become less of a work, right? But let me say first 15 to 20 years, guy, you have a lot of work to do. Even though it feels like nobody's saying it, it's a lot of work to do. So I still don't buy that, right? Motherhood is very difficult thing to do.
Going to the labor room, coming out is 50-50. That's like the first stage of it, right? Okay. Then glory be to God, he came out alive. Some people have mother-in-laws coming to help. Some have sisters. Some even go as far as having 2 or 3 nannies that help them out. You get? What is there like emotional need? Like, okay, fine. I know that sometimes your children want to play with you. They want you to always be there for them. But still, it's not like it's one hell of a work that you need.
It's not like your children want you to be there for them. You must always be there for them. And it's not like they are just there for them. You are spending quality time because you are listening to what this child is saying. You are trying to influence this child,
This child also
character,
goes to school.
everything.
This child
That's
also goes
even
to
when
school.
it's
You go to
even-
work. At least most parents spend like maybe 4 hours with their children every day, because you go to work. Some parents come back by 8, and then I don't know. To me, it's not that stressful. Okay, is it when they are little, changing of napkin, putting them to bed, and all that? It's not a stressful job to me. I don't think it's that stressful to be a mother, like the way people normally put it.
If you really want to put in the work and be a mother to a child and see that this child grow up right, I think it's a whole lot of work.
you advise them for 10 hours.
Can't advise them for 10 hours, but you pay
But
attention.
there's always that break. There's always that time for yourself. Like, okay, they do something wrong. You just tell them some few words, correct them, and all. That's
But
it.
when you said like physically, motherhood is not really
You know,
demanding, but emotionally,
with what he's
And
saying,
he-
right,
and he-
is more like a physical strength. If we are talking about a physical strength job, obviously, because motherhood has to be do within the house. What would you
Then
want to
what
do
they
within
would
your
have
house?
said is that
so
motherhood requires the woman to be intellectually sound, but not saying motherhood is the hardest job in
it's
the
one
world.
of the hardest job, but it's not the
hardest.
job.
Yeah, I would say
that's
it's the
confusion,
hardest.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've seen most people say motherhood is very hard. It's so hard.
It's hard, and even if
tasky.
you have relative, like you said, come around to help you, what they are coming to help you do are those physical things. They cannot really help you train your child. Nobody can. Somehow they can contribute, but in training your child,
correcting your child.
Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of this, and she still believes motherhood is one of the hardest,
this child.
but not the hardest as she said from the beginning. She was convinced though.
The father
And-
is always there, so they shouldn't even say it's one of the hardest. No, don't even put hard.
It's one of the hardest
jobs.
Then when we come to the fatherhood part, then we cannot talk about that too. It's also something very hard to do, right?
They should take away the hard. Just put motherhood is one of the jobs.
It's one of the
one of
hardest.
the-
No,
no.
no, don't worry, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Okay.
It's one of the hardest. Even though it's not the hardest, because he has given us example enough that I can reason with him.
Like
All
when he
those-
said, just put the clothes in the washer and
It's not like you're
when he
taking-
did all of that, I can. You know, there are sometimes these mothers don't sleep, especially when the child is just few months. That I've heard stories. I've never been a mother before, but I've heard stories. I've watched movies, and I'm very sure these people are trying to show us what real life look like. So mothers
Being a
don't
mother.
sleep. As well.
So guys, they can keep going on and on with this debate. But thank you guys so much for watching this time. This was truly hilarious. And we'll see you guys on our next one. Do not forget to like, subscribe to our channel. And bye guys. Stay safe.
Bye.